Today's discussion point is the opportunities in today's market. A lot of times, my clients or people that trust my advice, they ask me, hey, Brian, how is the market doing? What they really want to know is if they're a homeowner, is my property going up? If I'm a buyer, is there opportunity? If I'm an investor, where do I stand? So the answer is not one size fits all, even though the answer is one size fits all. Right now, if I told you that we have historically low interest rates and a real opportunity in Jersey City and Hoboken especially to get homes at what I believe is likely close to the low point for maybe the next 5 to 10 years, you might be really excited by that. If you're a seller, you have to realize that, hey, you might be selling low. And if you want to go to the suburbs, you might be buying high in the suburbs and selling low here. It's a big gap between buying high and selling low. Versus if you're an investor, you might have been on the sidelines for a little bit of time because prices got inflated, rents were not keeping pace, and all of a sudden the numbers just didn't make sense. But now interest rates are low, so money is cheap to borrow, so that will bring down some of your numbers. Hey, the rents are still really low, sometimes 10, 15% off of where they were just 9 months ago. But the rents are going to come back. And they're going to come back fast. The rents will come back faster than even prices. They will just hustle back. So you might be able to buy an investment property now based on today's rents, today's rent roll, today's cap rate. There are going to be some sellers out there that just want out. They think that, this whole market is cratering. I don't necessarily think that. I think that there's a lot of stability in the Jersey City and Hoboken markets, even if Manhattan still might be kind of on the downside right now, or you're going to hit some sort of a bottom later than maybe a Hoboken or Jersey City. But definitely, I think that there's some definite opportunity there for the investor right now, and also the buyer. Buyer can come in and get a home for 10, 15% off in some cases of what they could have 9 months ago. So they're getting historically low interest rates and they're getting 10 to 15% off of the home. It really has a lot of downside protection if you think about it. If you're getting a home 10, 15% off, where does the market really have to go before you have to start to worry about that if you're going to hold that home? Like I tell all of my buyers, every client I have who's a potential buyer, if you're going to be there less than 3 years, rent. If you're going to be there more than 5 years, buy. And if you're going to be there maybe 3 to 5 years, or you think 3 to 5 years, buy, because you're always there longer than you think. So if you're a buyer and you have a 5+ year horizon, you have a lot of time that even if you bought this, maybe not at the bottom, maybe it bounces another couple points down. You have a lot of time to recoup that and drive it up. Whereas if you're a buyer in the suburbs and you're buying at 10, 15% over market, and that market corrects, you're going to have to hold that home for a very long time to just get back to even. So how's the market? It really depends on your perspective, except it's all the same for everyone. That was today's discussion point.